Hi everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. This is to the Nintendo Direct, dated 2/17/2021 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Delilah, aka ASSASSINA. If you don't know me, if you have, thank you for coming back here to spend your time with me. I really appreciate it. So yeah, we haven't had a proper Nintendo Direct since September 2019, I think. We've had in between like game-specific directs like an Animal Crossing Direct or Smash Direct, or we had the Pokemon Sword and Shield or the Nindies, but we haven't actually had a Nintendo Direct to talk about the games that we already know are coming. Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, Breath of the Wild 2. So I'm really excited to hear more about those games. I know Metroid Prime, but I can't say that word. I know Metroid Prime is supposed to be built from the ground up, like they scrapped it and had to restart it. So I don't really expect that. That would be very nice, but I don't expect it. However, Bayonetta 3, we haven't heard anything for the longest time. We know that Platinum Games is also working on Babylon's Fall and maybe another game that I can't think of, but we haven't heard anything about Bayonetta 3. Also, we got that teaser trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, but I would love to see another trailer for that, maybe even a release date, since the engine is there already and they have the skeleton. They just need to build from that. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot darker, kind of like how Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were. Like, Majora's Mask was darker than Ocarina of Time. I think that Breath of the Wild 2 might be like that. Maybe we'll get to play as Zelda, I don't know. But that would be nice. And we get a Smash Brothers reveal, so you know, who I think it is, I don't know. I always have this pipe dream of, you know, seeing a first-person perspective go through the undead burg, and then you wound up, you know, at the edge of the burg, and then you see, you know, a sun with a Smash symbol on it, and then you pan down and you see Solaire praising the sun, and he's confirmed to be the Smash character, but that's just my own dream. I imagine it's gonna be someone way less unconventional. Or maybe it will be someone that is surprising, like Master Chief or whatever. Although I haven't played Smash since it first released, I still get excited about these, especially that Joker reveal. But I do usually get the fighter passes, I think they're called, in efforts to play with friends when they come over, which hasn't happened because of COVID. But anyway, I'm still excited about it. So, yeah, I really want to hear what you guys think of this direct once it's over. Hopefully you've watched it on your own, so you don't have to hear me talking over it. But if you haven't, if you agree with my thoughts, or if you have your own thoughts to share, I'd love to hear it in the comments. I'm really excited to see what Nintendo has up their sleeve. So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Yes. It's happening. Please note, due to COVID-19, release dates and other information presented in this video are subject to change. For potential further updates, please check. Thank you for letting me finish that. That was loud. This is Xenoblade?
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
I can never get into these games. Something about traversing really bothered me, and I don't know.
Find it anywhere. It was as if she vanished. Face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you. Whatever it takes.
Is the audio double for everyone?
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
Because I got an invitation to join Snap.
Oh, it's her! That's cool. Cool. I don't care for the series, but that's cool. Another sword character? Well, I don't know. Whatever.
There are no pushovers. Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Are these guys planning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning! Bozane! Ray of punish! Throw with that!
She looks fun to play.
Foresight!
Whoa! You can even use that!
Right here!
You two can swap between each. Freeze!
Serious fight! Blinding speed! Together! Nothing can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle. Aren't there?
Wait!
Oh shit. I had it open twice. I'm so sorry.
Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well. now
Okay,
that
much
you're
better.
in
I'm so
Smash,
sorry.
I won't go easy on you.
Fuck.
Fighting words. Forget.
I'm really sorry.
Fighters too!
I didn't realize I had two windows open. Whatever. It's not like I had much to say about that anyway, because I only played Xenoblade Chronicles for like an hour. If you didn't tune
Hello,
out.
everyone.
If you didn't,
It's
thank
been a
you.
while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, let's go. This is where... Oh, Fall Guys is coming to Nintendo Switch. That's good. That's good. Of course, it should. Absolutely. Bring Among Us, too. You know? Sorry, that's annoying.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021. You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22
I still haven't
minutes.
played that game.
After that,
I hear
the
good
sun will
things.
explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
I should play it.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
I wonder if it's still free on Games Pass.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind, 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history, are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama,
That's cool. I like localized
and twists
games.
and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
I'm sure this is really great news for someone.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare.
Sorry.
Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums.
The last
Can you
detective
figure
game
out
I
who
played
the
was
culprit is
Judgment.
before
Really
it's
good
too late?
game. It's also a Yakuza game.
Uncover
I like
the
the
deadly
music.
truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
Is this Samurai Samurai Showdown? No, Samurai Warriors. I think those games are based off of anime or vice
The
versa.
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to
I never
Nintendo
played 'em.
Switch. Dive
All
into
these
the
games
history
I've
of
never
the
played, I
Sengoku
feel
period
incompetent
as
to
the
be
series
doing
now shines
a
the
Nintendo
spotlight
Direct
on
reaction.
Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered
Cute!
HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame,
That's
Ring Ring
handy.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Monster Hunter? Yep. Oh, he looked cool. Is this Monster Hunter Rise? I think. The beasts in this game look so good.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex!
Oh shit.
Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Monster Hunter Rise, I was right, okay. Yeah, they had announced it already, but
You know
this
what?
was a
We
full-blown
should start
trailer.
preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the Calamity!
See, I feel like compared to Monster Hunter World, it just doesn't look as good, but of course it doesn't, because it's... Oh, they're making a Switch version for it. Cool.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
That's pretty soon.
Next, please take a look at this.
Monster Hunter is just really fun to play with friends. Mario Golf.
Way is open once
They
again.
did it!
Tee off on the latest
They
installment
did it!
of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then
Golf games have a
swing.
soft spot in my heart because me and my dad used to play them together
Enjoy
when I was
golfing with
little.
familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding
Cool.
a Joy-Con controller like a golf
That's
club.
really cool.
Gently
I
swing
like
the
that.
controller to have your character swing in the game.
Hell
letting
yeah.
you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Sensation.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball.
That's
Give it
funny.
another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character,
Story
you'll start out as
mode.
a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you
That's
to develop
cool.
your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super
June!
Rush swings onto Nintendo
That's a good time.
Switch,
There's not many
June
games coming
25th.
out in. Oh
Pre-orders
no, wait, there
begin on
is.
Nintendo eShop
Right.
after this
There's
presentation.
2 games coming out in June that I want. Whatever.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales
Oh,
from
they're
the
bringing it to
Borderlands.
Switch.
Plays
That's a
the
really
Hyperion
good
Lackey
Telltale
Reese
game,
and
for sure.
quick-witted con artist
You
Fiona
have
as
not
you
played
set out
Tale
to recover a
to the
mountain of
Borderlands.
cash.
It was free on PS
Set
Plus.
between Borderlands 2 and 3,
Probably on
this
Game
game
Pass at
includes
one point.
all 5 episodes, filled
I don't
with
know about
classic
that, though.
Borderlands humor.
But it's
Gangsters,
the
bandit
second best
lords, and
Telltale
vault
game after
hunters
The
are
Walking
just a
Dead.
handful of the
It's
obstacles you'll
really
encounter in
funny.
this choice-driven narrative
Even if you don't like
adventure.
Borderlands, I think
Embark
you'll
on a
still
wild ride when Tales
find
from
it
the
fun.
Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty.
That's cool.
and
They're bringing
select from a
arcade
variety
games
of
to the
display
Switch
options to
online.
relive that sweet arcade
I expected
goodness.
like Game Boy
Get
games, not
1943,
arcade.
The Battle
But
of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch.
I
when
have like
Capcom
all these
Arcade
games
Stadium
already
launches
on my
later today.
arcade. Cause Matt put them all on there. What the hell?
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city,
What the
aliens
heck?
have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes
Ooh,
3
cool
lands
bike.
on Earth. Or, you know,
Looks like the
Nintendo
Akita bike.
Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven?
This looks like something straight from
As above,
Bleach.
so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
This is like Bleach. What the hell? Like Hueco Mundo. That's fucking weird. It's like a card game brought into action. Oh my god.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last
I
long
won't get
if
it,
you
but
can't
it's
align yourself.
interesting. Oh my god.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
So far, nothing in this direct has
DC
gotten me like
superhero girls
juiced.
are here to save the day.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be
I
nice
feel
to
like
get out
this is
of
cool
class
for
and
little
do some
girls,
shopping
you
downtown
know?
with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically sourced
DC
onto Nintendo
Superhero
Switch,
Girls!
June 4th.
Alright, it's for
Ready
little
to
girls.
choose
Relax,
cannons and
okay?
Prepare for battle.
Oh, that looks like an enemy in Dark Souls. That hurts a lot. Is this, Plants vs. Zombies? Yeah, for sure. It has to be. Those games are fun as well. Like, I want to see something new. Cool, I guess.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and save.
Oh my god,
faces.
they made a freaking RPG out of
Miitopia is
Mii's.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ugh.
Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even
This
make someone
needs to
the
be
nefarious
free,
Dark Lord.
okay?
Makeup has been added
This
as
is
a new
like the
feature
kind
in
of
this
game that you
Glam
include
up your Miis and get them
for
ready
a
for
new
adventure.
console, like a
There's also
a
a new
pack-in.
wing feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
What
In
I
the
always
world of
wanted.
Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good!
I feel like this
Care
is a
for it, and
Nintendo
it'll lend
Direct
a
for
hand, or
kids.
poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That should be free. Come on.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Didn't we know that?
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
This is good to bring people back into Animal Crossing that maybe took a break, you know?
We hope you continue
Since there's
enjoying
no...
life on your
Well, I
island.
guess... Did they do a Valentine's Day one? I don't know. I don't play the game, but...
How was that?
Keep people coming.
These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Is this Bayonetta? No, it's not. This reminds me of, Octopath?
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never.
Is this like Octopath Traveler 2?
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
I still haven't beaten the first one.
No other.
Oh, I'm so bad.
How we proceed.
Oh, that's good though. A lot of people love that game.
You're a leader, and
If
must
that's
be
what
the
this
beacon
is.
others look to when
I'm
the
pretty
night
sure it
darkens.
is.
Together with these fields.
The art style is very unique.
Burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy?
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but
I wonder if
also
it has a
powerful
relationship
blow from the
system like
ally
Fire
positioned
Emblem.
behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
We win.
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly.
Sorry, my
Do we
headset's
or don't
acting
we
weird.
relinquish Prince Roland to Esdrost?
Critical decisions that are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
players. You will see what true might is. Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch. Please be on the
Okay,
lookout
sorry.
for more
That should fix the issue.
in the future. After this
Pretty cool.
presentation, a demo
It reminds me a lot of
this game
Octopath.
will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses.
That's probably
on
the
demo.
coolest thing so far of this direct, in my opinion.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
What the heck? What is this? Star Wars? Star Wars Hunters? That's all you're gonna show us?
Star
Come
Wars
on.
Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes
Free-to-play.
6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter
Huh.
coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Pretty cool.
All right, let's do this.
All right, do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some! Got you!
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Be the ball! Be the ball! Catch me!
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Be the ball!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters?
You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
I don't know, man.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th. Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Oh, cool.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the
I actually
underworld.
thought
The
Limited
first is a
Run would
PC
just be
download
doing
code
that.
for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's
cool.
vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
That's cool.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
I think they want people to break their Nintendo Switches.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
DLC. Expansion Pass. Okay.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default II is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available
really
for the
good.
first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense, Carry for transportation, or
Another
Archie for
game that'll
bridges.
break Nintendo
Ghosts
Switches.
and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. SaGa Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, SaGa Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale
I'm
features a
surprised
growing roster of
it
powerful
took so
contenders
long.
named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray on March 9th.
How's it going so
I don't know
far?
he's
There's
yesing
still
about.
a little bit more to show you.
But
in today's
I'm
Nintendo
assuming it-
Direct, so we
I'm
hope you'll stick with
behind.
us. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, what happened?
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize.
Deaded.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
What is it? Skyward Sword? Yep. Well, hopefully they fix the controls. Cool, HD. Nice. Hopefully things will be cleaner.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I'm not surprised.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield.
Yeah.
With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Thank God.
And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is
cool.
the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical
cool.
movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Thank goodness.
After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
I started Skyward Sword and I could never finish it, so
Tilt the stick down.
maybe
when
this
you
will
want to
be
swing
a
the sword
redemption
downward.
arc for us.
To swing to the right.
Are you hype about Skyward
to the
Sword?
left, or diagonally.
Yes. But
Just
wait.
tilt the stick in the respective direction.
He has a few
Here's
minutes.
something else we've been working on.
Like 20 seconds.
Specially
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
The
You're
right
gonna
Joy-Con
get them,
controller
aren't
is
you?
themed after the Master Sword, while the left features
Is
the
it-
Hylian shield motif.
Is it just the
The Legend of Zelda
Joy-Cons?
Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest
That's
story
that's
in the Legend
actually
of Zelda
one of the
timeline,
better looking
details
ones.
the
That
events
blue
around the
is really
creation of
nice.
the
Is that what
Master
you
Sword
were
itself.
yelling about?
At first? No,
We
I
hope
thought
that
seeing
people who
him meant
played the
something
original
big.
game on
Yeah.
Wii, and those
No,
playing
it
it for the
didn't. He was
first
like,
time
my
will
bad.
enjoy
Not gonna say
discovering
shit
the
about Breath of
origins
the
The
Wild.
Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward
July
Sword HD
16th. That's
launches
pretty
July
soon,
16th.
and nothing's coming out in July, so maybe I'll
Following
play
this
it.
Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers.
Oh
Many
boy.
of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Cool. Is that how you're ending?
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword
What
has
I
been
think
optimized for
is
Nintendo
that
Switch.
this
It
Nintendo
includes
Direct
intuitive
was
motion
a
controls
letdown.
and button controls by tilting the
I
right
was
control
not
stick. Okay,
hype about
the
any
next
of these
game will be our
announcements.
last announcement
Oh,
for today.
oh wait,
Please
let me
take
shut
a look
up.
at this.
I'm gonna stop. Splatoon? Looks like the Splatoon hair. That's definitely Splatoon. Okay. What? Is this Splatoon 3? Is this a Splatoon story? Splatoon game's very fun, by the way, if you don't know. Played quite a few hours of them. Maybe like 40 or 50. This seems like a story mode, no? What's happening? This definitely feels like a Splatoon 3. There we go. Cool. That's cool. (2022). Okay, that gives me some time to miss Splatoon a little bit. I feel like I played Splatoon 2 not too long ago, but now that I think about it, maybe it's been like 2 or 3 years.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
I guess it's my own fault for really wanting them to update us on games that they've announced years ago, like Bayonetta, and I know Breath of the Wild wasn't years ago, but, you know, I figured we would get a little more on that. But, you know, no doubt, like, you're not ready to show more, don't show more. This whole Direct didn't feel like it was for me. I wasn't even excited about Pyra coming to Smash, just, you know, and that's partially because I didn't really like Xenoblade that much. She does look like she's fun to play with, though. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise looks good. I'm glad that they're bringing Skyward Sword to the Switch and fixing things so that I can be able to experience that game in a more functional way. Splatoon 3 is a cool announcement. I think had I not played it so recently, or it feels so recently, I would have been more excited. But that's so dope. I'm still probably gonna play it depending if my friends get it, because it is fun to play multiplayer with friends. But yeah, there was really nothing in this direct that did anything for me, as evidenced by my silence. So sorry. Oh, that other game that looked like Octopath looked pretty cool too. But that's about it. Everything else seemed like it wasn't for me, like it was for kids, for someone else. Which sucks because this was the first direct we've gotten in a while. And I'm just I'm just a little tired of Nintendo like constantly, you know, going for cash grabs. Like Nintendo gonna Nintendo, you know, I'm not gonna like sit here and shit on them, but it'd be nice to see them do something different, or at least give us more information on the things we already know they're working on, instead of giving us more stuff that we may or may not want to play. At least I don't. Anyway, yeah. So sorry if this wasn't like super exciting. Maybe, hopefully the next reaction video will have more that caters to me. Maybe the next direct will. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this was kind of a... Thank you for watching.